Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing great, and we are back with a new vlog, and this vlog is going to be one of the most favorites for all the guys and girls around because we are going for the arms workout. And when it comes to the arms workout, it's a very big misconception amongst all the guys that they focus on their biceps more. But if you want to grow up your arms, if you want to tone up your arms in terms of the girls as well, then you need to focus on your triceps more, because bigger the muscle, you need to focus more on that bigger muscle, and in this case it's going to be the triceps. So we are starting with the triceps. We are going to go with the supersets for the triceps and biceps. Of course, I'll tell you how much and how many reps to go for every set and for every exercise, but right now we are going for a warm-up set of push downs for the triceps, and then we'll progressively overload for this exercise. More importantly, a major tip for everyone, that when it comes to the arms workout, you need to be carrying 70 to 80% of your weights when it comes to pushing or pulling the weights, because we don't need to go heavier for this. It's a small muscle. Just respect the muscle that it deserves. No need to go extra, or no need to push too far and just cause an injury, because these muscles are used for the pulling and the pushing movements as well. So be very cautious when you're doing these exercises, and just go very medium to, I would say, 70 to 80% of intensity when it comes to the arms. So we'll start with the warm-up set for the tricep push down, and I'll tell you how it goes next. So since it's a warm-up set, we'll just go with 15 kgs. So just focusing on the range of motion and keeping the form neat and clean. So keeping your chest up, keeping your knees slightly shy of lock, chest up, and starting from the top, you inhale and press fast. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so this was a warm-up set, and if you would have seen my form very clearly, you would have observed that I'm pulling the handle very much at the top and then pressing it down. Why? So basically, there are 3 muscles in the triceps, so that's the reason it's called as triceps. So it's the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. When you push, for the push press, it's the lateral head that is working. But if you want to activate your long head as well, you need to pull the weight completely at the top, just stretch that muscle and then contract, pressing it down. So of course, the primary muscle is the long head, but if you want to focus on that, the primary muscle is the lateral head, but if you want to focus on the long head, then you need to just stretch it and then press it down. We are going to change the bar now. We are going to use the ropes for this, so we can go for the superset. I'll tell you what it is. So yes guys, we are going for the superset of push downs and push back. So we're going 15 reps with this and 15 reps for the push back. We are starting with medium weights, and then we are going to 10 rep max and 8 rep max for each exercise. We need to warm up the muscle even more, so we are starting with 15 reps for each exercise, and then moving on to the next exercise, which requires much more strength and much more stability for the muscles. So we are starting with the machines and on a lighter weights. And quickly we move on to the push backs. So yeah, this is the form. So yes guys, this was the first superset that we did, and if you looked at this form very cleanly and very nicely, you would have observed that my elbows are tucked into my ears. I don't want you to open up the elbows, because if you do that, then your shoulders are going to be involved when you're extending the weight. So you need to be contracting your elbows completely, let the weight come down completely on your body, and then extend your elbows, so the tension is completely on the triceps. Okay, now we're going to increase the weights. I hope it's going to be tough as we proceed with the weights, but let's see how it goes. And right now I think we took around 55 lbs, so I think we'll go on to 70, but we need to be 100% sure that the form is neat and clean. As I said on the first line itself, that today it's all about the forms and the tension on the muscle, not concerned about the weights at all. So going on to 70 and focusing on clean forms. Keeping that knee shy of lock, pelvic bone slightly tilted behind, and chest up. Full focus on your breathing. Press. Yes guys, moving on to the third set, but if you would have observed in the second set right now, when I was doing the push backs, I was of course keeping my elbows closed. More importantly, when I was extending my elbows, I was trying to push the handles apart from each other. That's very important, because if you try to extend, you're going to get that 90 to 95% range. But when you extend with that handles going apart, you're using the complete range of motion for the handles of these handles that I'm talking about. If you take just the bar, so this is the major difference between using the ropes and the bar. So bar being that rigid, you can't just break the bar and push it. When you're using the ropes, you have that liberty to push and then put that ropes apart from each other. So that's that extra range of motion that you're going to get, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm using this rope. Moving on to the last set, going extremely heavy. We're going 8 reps for each, keeping the form clean again, and let's see how it goes. Yes guys, so we're done with the first exercise, and I can already feel the pump in my triceps, and that's how it should be, because progressively after the warm-ups we've done the intermediate sets and we've done the heaviest set right now. Now we are moving on to the bicep, and this is not going to be a superset, it's just going to be that particular exercise. But before that, we need to do a warm-up set with the cable, so we'll do that first, just 15 to 20 reps just to warm up the bicep, and then we'll move on to the main exercise. I'll tell you what it is. Just focusing on the contraction of the bicep, and full range at the bottom, full range at the top. Always make sure that the elbows are contracted to your t-shirt. Don't take your elbows behind or full forward. It's exactly sideways to your body. Focus on warming up the muscle. Slow down, inhale and punch. Slow down, inhale, punch. Yes guys, so we are going with the dumbbell curls, the alternate dumbbell curls. We can go together as well, but focusing on the muscular endurance and the strength together, we are taking alternate dumbbell curls. Again, the form is going to be very crucial. You don't need to just hang up like up and down when you're doing the curls. More importantly, elbows fixed, pulling faster, control slow, and then the next hand. So we are starting with 15 kgs. Let's see how it goes. Progressively we are increasing the weights, and the last set is going to be a drop set. But first, before that, let's go with 15. Okay, so with 15 kgs we did almost 20 reps, so that's 10 each hand. Pretty easy one. We are moving to 20 kgs now. Progressively we are going to reduce the reps, so almost 4 to 6 reps, so that's 3 each hand. We'll try to go 14 to 16 reps in total. Again, form super clean, and more importantly, if you would have observed right now, when I was curling the dumbbell, you hold the dumbbell straight as in the natural grip that your hand is, and then when you pull fast, you need to supinate the dumbbell. So when you curl the dumbbell, you need to supinate, and your little finger is going to be coming till your shoulder. That's how it goes. And then again, when you release slow and going in the natural grip again. So I don't want you to hold it like this and straight up. The advantage that when you supinate and when you go back in a controlled manner is you're using your forearms as well. So you don't need to do any extra forearm training for that. You can do it, of course, but who wants to not use your other muscles as well when you're training the biceps? So you're using the forearms as well in this. So inhale, start curling, supination, 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 full range up, and control down, straight, and down. That's how the range of motion and the form works. Yes guys, so now we are going on to the last set, and it's going to be the heaviest set for the curls. Of course we are going progressive, but now we are going for a drop set, as I said. So with the heaviest weight we are going 10 to 12 reps, so that's 5 to 6 each hand, and then we'll go 40% down and then lift that respective weight and again to 10 to 12 reps. The reason why we do this is because, as I said before, that the muscular endurance of that respective muscle is very important, and this muscular endurance helps you when you're doing deadlifts, if you're doing the drop sets for the bicep, or even if you're doing the triceps drop set, then it will help you for the chest press as well. So these drop sets are very much important when you're doing any form of a compound activity for the bigger muscles. So we're going on for the last set, and your breathing has to be very aggressive. Maybe the last 2 to 3 reps will be false reps where I'm slightly taking the jerk from the back or from the legs, but that's absolutely fine as far as you're using the muscle to control the weight down. It's absolutely fine to do that last 2-3 reps with that slight cheat, not a problem. So moving on to the last set, and then again moving on to the triceps. Okay, so guys, we are going for the dumbbell pushbacks now. Of course, we've done one with the cables there, but that was pretty much with the cables, so the core stability is comparatively lesser. And when you're looking for the hypertrophy of the muscle, or if you're rather looking to maintain the muscle, then this exercise is very important, because primarily when you're doing with the dumbbells, there's no support of the machine, there's no cable with you. So when you push, you completely use the strength from your long head of the tricep, elbows closed, and push back. You use your core as well for the balance. That's very important, which should be taken into consideration when you're doing this exercise. It looks similar, but there is a lot of difference, so please try it out and you'll exactly get to know how tough it is. So right now we took with 15 kgs, we're going to go medium to high intensity, not pretty high, but medium to high intensity. Moving on to 25 kgs, we're going absolutely lightweight. So 15 seems to be very easy. We go with 20 kgs and try to go 15 to 18 reps each. Just feel the muscle and extend your elbows completely at the top. So guys, you must have observed that right now when I was doing with this weight, I was completely shivering and shaking as the weight was coming down on me. That's how the muscle contracts, and that's how the core stability actually works. So even if you lift 50% of your capacity for this exercise, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be perfect for that muscle that you're actually targeting. And if you're looking to improve your chest press, if you're looking to improve your pushing exercises, this is a very important exercise for all the boys and the girls who are looking to do full push-ups, or you're in that range that you can do the half push-ups very easily but struggling to do the full push-ups. This exercise is really going to help you, because that strengthens your inner part of your tricep, which will help you to push your body weight at the top. So please do this exercise with the lighter weights, complete that full range of motion, and enjoy the feels. Yes guys, moving on to the biceps again, and we are going with the barbell curls right now. Again, a very big misconceptional exercise. Some of them do the drag curls, some of them take the dumbbells completely forward. You don't need to do anything extraordinary. Just keep your elbows simple, elbows closed, and inhale, chest up, shoulders at the back. Inhale and just pull the bar rather straight up and release slow. Usually what happens is, now all the muscles, every muscle has its own insertion and every muscle has its own origin. But for the biceps, the insertion and the origin is completely on the opposite side. So usually when you pull any form of weight, the muscle is working from the bottom to the top. But when it comes to the biceps, it's exactly the opposite. So the bicep is not working when you're pulling the weight. The bicep is working when you're releasing the weight in a controlled manner downwards. So that pulling, of course, is important because the muscle is getting contracted, but that release in that controlled manner is the most important part if you're looking to tone up the muscle, or for the guys who are looking to gain that muscle as well. So we are starting the first set with 10 kgs, 50% weight. We'll try to go 12 to 15 reps, focusing on the right form. Let's go. So we are using the easy bar so we don't create the pressure on the wrists, and we are exactly holding in the shoulder line, focusing just on the biceps, on the long head of the biceps. So exactly on the curl, you inhale and lift. Yes guys, so we are moving on to the last set of this barbell exercise, and we are going on with the heaviest weight. Honestly, this is not the heaviest weight that I usually do, but since I'm shooting the vlog for you guys, I have to be slightly more cautious when I'm lifting weights because I'm using my energy levels while I'm speaking as well. So right now we are going with 17.5 kgs on each side. So we'll try to go 5 to 6 rep max with this weight, remove the 12.5, and with the 5 kgs only we are going for a drop set, same 8 to 10 reps. Why we do these drop sets is because of course we need to complete that quota of 10 to 12 reps, and more importantly, as I said before, it's about the muscular endurance as well, but that helps you to tone up the muscle even more, and the tension on the muscle is maintained when you drop the weight and then do it, because that creates a shock on the muscle all of a sudden when you're lifting that light weight, and the hypertrophy, the growing of the muscle, the toning of the muscle is also focused even more. So we are going for this last drop set. I'm trying to slightly use my jerks. It's absolutely right if you use that jerk or that slight extension from your back and from your knees as well. That's absolutely fine. We call these as the false reps, but not too much of jerks. We have to keep that tension and we need to pull the weight from your biceps itself. But just to create that momentum, we'll use your legs. Going on for the last set. Don't take the weight for granted. It is light, but you need to keep that tension on the muscle by controlling it downwards. Max control, max control. Yes guys, so we are moving on to the tricep dips now. It's a very familiar exercise which we all do. Now there's a basic exercise that we do where you take the support of your legs, and the ones who are intermediate or the athletes, they usually keep their feet on a seat and their body weight goes exactly parallel to the floor. So first set we are going without any weights. I'll also show you how it should be done for the basic ones, just to focus on the triceps, but for the second and third set we are going to take weights on your thighs. So we are going with the first set without any weights, just to focus on the range and just focusing on the extension of your elbow for the triceps. Full range of motion always. Pushing with your palms. So now I'm showing you how the basics of this exercise rather can be done. You start with your feet and knees 90% perpendicular to the floor, and you start just with this where you're inhaling and you go full range down and push. Make sure that the legs are just for their placement. No need to push the body weight with your legs. The legs are absolutely dead. You go inhale down and full range up. Inhale down, full range up. Inhale down, full range up. Now as you get that confidence that you can lift your body weight with your triceps, you try to take your feet one step forward and again go with the same. Inhale, full range up. Again, one step forward. Inhale, full range down. One step up. So that's how progressive you're going to be when you do this exercise. And then, as I showed you for the first time, that when you're now comfortable that you can lift your body weight just with the triceps, you can place your feet on a surface and then go for this exercise. Second and the third set we did with 10 kgs itself. I can go with 20 for 2, 24, 20 kgs or 2 plates on my thighs and do it. But then again, I wanted to show you the right form when it comes to this exercise, because with the same exercise you can train your shoulders and your triceps both. But right now we're training the triceps, so I wanted to show you the right form, keeping your chest up, elbows closed, and just going on, focusing the tension on the tricep. So right now I was just trying to show you with a lighter weight. I hope you guys have got the right form for this. Please do try it out. It's exactly coming on the core as well, because it's unsupported, keeping the tension on the core. And please do try it out. Moving on to the next exercise for the biceps. So yes guys, moving on to the next exercise, and for the biceps we are going preacher curls. This is one of my favorite exercise. Why it's my favorite is because when you rest your hands on the bench for the preacher, you're not using your shoulders, you're not using any of your other muscle to pull the weight up. It's just the biceps and the forearms that are used to lift the weight up. Secondly, when you're pulling the weight up, you need to be inhaling very strongly and just hit the bar, or hit the dumbbell rather, and exhale controlled in till the full range of your elbow, and again pull for the second rep. That's how the form actually goes. First set we've done it 10 kgs, second set we're going with 12.5, and we are going unilateral, so we are not using the bar over here. Now some gyms have the preacher machine directly, or some gyms have a bar which they can use, but I prefer doing it unilaterally, because till now I don't think I've done any exercise unilaterally for the biceps or the triceps. So I thought, why not just focus on one arm and that particular muscle when you do it. So I'm going unilateral for the preacher ones, starting with 12.5. Complete range of motion down and supinate up. Inhale, hold your breath, complete range of motion down and supinate up. Focus on that your little finger comes on your chin. Inhale. Keep your core tight as well when you're doing this exercise. It surely helps you. Let's do. Yes, so we are going for the last exercise of the arms workout, and it's going to be a superset for triceps and biceps. So for the triceps we are going with close grip press, and for the biceps we are going with the hammer curls. In this workout I've not given any form of burners or finishers or nothing. It's just plain exercises, focusing on the muscle, focusing on the forms, focusing on the contractions, extensions, and the flexions for the biceps and triceps respectively. So I'm not trying to be too much extensive about the workouts. It's just simple plain workout for the arms. So finishing the vlog after this exercise, so make sure you try each and every exercise, and I hope it works perfectly for you. So let's go. So this was the first set for the superset and the last exercise. The close grip press, I'll tell you about that, but more importantly about the hammer curls. Now biceps, so bi is two muscles, as we call it bi, and so one is brachialis and one is brachioradialis. So the exercises that we were doing till now were mainly focusing on the long head, and right now we are doing it for the brachialis, where you just have to pull the dumbbell up. There is no pronation, there is no supination, it's just natural grip, pulling straight up and control down. So this muscle where it all generates, and we just try to focus on the peak for the toning of your arms, but this is very important. We are focusing on the triceps, we are focusing on the biceps, but this muscle is always neglected, and that's the reason we are doing hammers and giving equal importance for this muscle. So guys, every gym, rather your gym, must be having a Smith machine like this, but every Smith machine, rather most of the Smith machines have some stoppers over here which you can use if you're doing chest press, or if you're doing squats or calf raises or shrugs or close grip press like this one. But this Smith machine doesn't have a stopper over here, so we are not doing that variation for this exercise. But if you guys have a stopper, please place it on the second or third range, and when you do it, what you can do is you inhale and take the weight on that stopper, wait, pause for a couple of seconds, and then punch the weight up. What happens in this variation is you're not using the momentum of your shoulders and your back to push the weight up. You inhale, you make the weight dead, and use your complete strength from your tricep to push the weight up. So right now I don't have the stopper, so I can't show you that variation, but that's how you can vary the exercise and create that more tension on the muscle. So guys, one important tip regarding the close grip press is make sure that you keep your elbows closed, because if you keep your elbows open, naturally the tension is going to be more on your chest. And it's a very common complaint which all the guys and girls do, that whenever you do this exercise, the tension is more on your chest and shoulders. So if you want exactly on the lateral head of your tricep, you need to keep your elbows closed and you need to be on your chest line. So you inhale and elbows tucked in completely, take the bar full range down, and when you push, you make sure that the elbows are closed when you're pushing. Even if you're going with the heaviest weights, as I said before, the last 2-3 reps are okay where the elbows are slightly opening up and you're using that extra muscles to push the weight up. But other than that, the form should be extremely clean and perfect, and that only that muscle should be used to complete that exercise and to push the weight up. Yes guys, so we've shot the complete vlog for you guys and we've come to the end of it, and it's going to be a favorite workout, the arms one. So watch the complete video and surely try it out in your next arms workout. So this is how my post-workout meal looks like. It's going to be a whey protein shake and a banana. It's not a fixed post-workout meal. I keep on changing, but this is what suits for me right now. Please just check out with me first before you have this post-workout meal. So for that, you need to enroll in the hashtag 30 days to transform program, and for that the forms are available on my Instagram bio. So link on the bio, tap on the link and fill the form. My team will reach out to you and fix the slot for the 30 days to transform program. But for now, this is my post-workout meal, just trying to refill the strength and the muscle cells that I've exhausted completely into the workout and getting ready for the next shoot. But for now, the vlog that we've shot, we've just put our heart and soul into it. It's done with utmost dedication, love, sincerity, and entire team has used all their efforts to make this vlog for you guys. So keep sharing the same love and support. Watch the complete video, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fitvid with Path. Till then, wait for the next one and keep sharing the same love and support. Take care.